Hello there and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is a menagerie board. We have a 5-2, which is probably fine here. 2-5 would be a little better. You can do a lot of stuff with horses here. There's a lot of draw. Payload is a little weaker, but it's fine. I think I'm going to open Bounty Hunter Sleigh. And then, you could open, the 5s are okay. But the Bounty Hunter, we need to just start thinning. So I'm going to do Bounty Hunter. And then we'll see, because they get a Bounty Hunter as well. We have 6 here or 5, both of which are fine. The goal is going to be to get thin enough to have some hunting lodges, and then eventually, I don't know, something's going to run out. Curses or cavalry or something to unlock plus buy with animal fare. You can also get a falconer. Gaining cavalries gives you some plus buy. So I guess we'll just go ahead and kill the estate. And we can either stampede here, which is pretty good, or we can take a hunting lodge. I think I'm going to stampede, so we'll get all these horses on top. It'll let us play the sleigh for sure, and possibly the bounty hunter again. Okay, that's nice. We're not going to do it this time. We're not going to do the stampede this time. Well, we can't. Okay, well, we technically could have, but we're not going to. And then we're going to get a hunting lodge, I think. Okay, they've got a coven. And once you have some number of hunting lodges, you can really start unlocking some nice Way of the Turtle tricks, amongst other things. Let's go ahead and discard this hand. Let's keep it just to play the sleigh. And then I think now that I have 2 hunting lodges, we can take the falconer. And then we'll probably mostly be buying hunting lodges. And then possibly a paddock. I don't know, there's a lot of good stuff here. We're taking the curses. I think I'm okay with just having the curses for the most part. So we don't hit. I'm going to keep this just because. How should we do it? We could have maybe done a. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm just going to get another bounty hunter. Play the sleigh. Just buy hunting lodge again. Okay. Once the buys are gone, or once the curses are one of the, we could maybe get a coven just to get the curses lowered a little bit faster. I don't know if that's actually, I wanted the plus action, so I'm going to do both of these. I'm going to go ahead and gain a cavalry here to get the buy. It's going to let us probably either gain a destrier off top of some of this, or I guess I should say I probably want to get five if we had. I don't know if we have 5. No. Okay, so that wasn't... This isn't exactly what we want. Can weigh the turtle one of these, which is nice. So here we could either get animal fair destrier, or what we need to do to get money is do bounty hunter on horses. We can do that next turn, one of them. We can still buy a destrier for 0 after we buy our first card. So let's do a bounty hunter destrier. I kind of would like to get... I guess we'll play it normally here. So the thing with the horse and bounty hunters, you can exile... Well, actually, that didn't give me money. You can get them out of the exile, and then you can put them back in there, and then you can get them out of the exile. You can do the same thing with like the cavalries. This may be all horses, actually. Yeah, so playing those was pointless, but... I'm trying to figure out which piles to run, because we do need to get at least a buy from Animal Fair at some point. This can either be Destrier or it could be Animal Fair. I mean, I guess we could start buying provinces as well. We're not going to miss. We do still need to kind of get rid of the rest of the... coppers, just because they're gross. We need to have 7 or 10 here probably. 2 5s would be good. Could just be double hunting lodge. Or it could be like hunting lodge paddock. Not so far on the curses. We could, again, if we wanted to, get a coven to split the points up a little bit and also speed up the we probably want 5 again or 10 again. So we can get plus buy from, well, okay. We're going to have to make up these points, of course. And we're going to have to do it while holding quite a few curses in our deck for most of the game. But we should be all right. This will probably be Province Hunting Lodge. I don't want the piles to fully go. We can also start bounty huntering some of the cavalries. Just so that we don't have to muck with... Let's see, how much money do we have? I don't know if we're going to have time to get the paddocks into a spot where they're +2. Maybe. There's not really a third pile if we empty the hunting lodges, so that's not too terrible. 10 and 14, I think we can. You see the animal fair gives plus buy now. It's nice. And we can, I mean, the cavalries are the thing that are a little bit scary, I guess. Okay, so let's go. I guess we'll play the cavalry. Let's go weigh the turtle, actually. We're going to buy province, animal fair, hunting lodge. So now we have the 9 curses in our deck, so we're gonna have to see how well our draw holds up. Now the AI does have a pretty clean deck, to be honest. They're gonna buy provinces pretty well. To be clear. We probably will take another bounty hunter. We're here with Falconer, not a cavalry. So we're going to have to kind of straight draw through some of this. Unfortunately. We could also take a Destrier. Not terrible either. The problem with the trying to deal with the curses by just putting them aside with hunting lodge is, of course, that the AI just rediscards them into the shuffle. So that is the problem with using that approach. You do get a little money out of it, I guess. That's kind of nice. I don't know if I could have gotten to 4 here. I don't think so. I'm going to have to think a little bit about what we're doing here at the end. I maybe should have waited on the horse triggers. I think. How many hunting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all the hunting launches. So we're gonna have 18. We could double duchy province. That might be okay. I think we're gonna need to weigh the turtle these, play a couple of these, and we're gonna need to toss on this just so we're not, and then turtle these guys just so we're not so we had, well, we drew a terrible hand. They're gonna have 8 again. So we need double province duchy. That's not gonna happen. In fact, we like full dud. Wow. That's really bad. I guess it's not technically a full dud, but it's very close. So, well, I say that. We actually got all the buys, so it's not such a bad thing. What are we gonna have to do? There aren't that many horses in deck. We're gonna have 16. It's gonna be triple duchy. I don't know how likely the AI is to ever miss. Triple duchy puts us 21. It's all gonna be dicey. We may not get it here this game. I think I need to have the horses in deck for the, maybe for the last turn. I mean, we could single province, but that feels bad. Okay, they whiff here. They're due for 1, right? They still have 4 coppers, and they're pretty clean, though, to be fair. It's not a bad situation with so we got to get to double here. So our bounty hunters need to be looking for money pretty aggressively. This is almost a hand where we just play. Okay, so like the curse is not. How many curses do we have in our deck? 8. If we get to the reshuffle, double province wins though, so we only need 16. So we need like a bounty hunter for money. And like 2 bounty hunters for money and to play the 2 animal fairs, which is actually not trivial either. Though if we get to 10 and 2 buys, that's also pretty good. We can play one of these hunting lodges. We kind of don't want to draw all of these like this, but And like now for the falconer, it doesn't. This is not really the ideal time for the falconer. The duchy's already money, so none of the green cards are money now. This is not the time to draw the falconer, though we don't have control over that. This is just when it's going to show up. Because there's not a point, or there's not a money, there's not a scoring bounty hunter play right now. We could take falcon, or we could take cavalry. We'd almost rather take a destrier, but we can't do that, so let's see a little more. Okay, that's not great. I'm just going to save this horse actually for the reach. Oh no, wait, that doesn't even score points either. Wait, new idea. Or doesn't get money. Okay. If we can trigger this shuffle with these curses out of here, that's pretty nice. We did just bottom deck all of these, which is not that good, but so now we're just kind of looking to get either through the bad stuff or to play some of the animal affairs and stuff. Okay, now we're looking much better. This doesn't actually get there. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we made it in the end. It was pretty dicey though. The gains are awkward here. You know, you don't have plus buy. If I was playing it again, I think I would take Covens earlier. It's just hard to run. Like, even if it was 6 curses instead of 9, that would make the ending a lot less scary. And you also unlock the plus buy a little faster that way. Yeah, it's actually a really interesting board because of the restriction on the gains. So I don't, you know, there's always a good chance we're going to be able to come back just because the amount of payload we're putting out is way higher. But the curses start to, normally this deck, without the curses, this deck would be, you know, hyper consistent. But with the curses, it gets a little dicier. There's definitely got to be better build orders here based on what the bot's doing and how to navigate to the point where you have this super deck. But I'm not sure what it is. So, cool board. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm glad we made it through another day. Not convincingly, but we got there. So, I'll catch you all next time.